Hello everyone, my name is Andre and today we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, this time episode 26, More Money, More Card Games by Little Kuriboh. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to keep doing the whole spiel for a while now. But I am going to like cut that, you know, from now on. Like, this is the last episode in which you'll see me put that in the back. So as you guys might have noticed, there is something different today. Now this is, you know, an attempt, a test per se. I have a huge light right above my head, which is what I've been using up until now, you know, to illuminate this area in which I am recording the videos for you guys. But recently I found online this neat ring light that I've seen so many people use, and I thought, why not try it to see how it looks like, because, you know, exposure wise this light is so strong that it usually gives me so many problems in post. You guys don't see it, but like it's heavily edited, the image of the phone. It's heavily edited to ensure that, you know, it's not overly burnt. So I try to do the little that I can editing wise in order to do that. So yeah, I'm trying this new light. So tell me in the comments below what you guys think. Do you guys like the light? Would you prefer me turning on the other light? Is it too dark this way? Is it great? Is it better than it used to be? You know, eventually, you know, if you guys like this more dark scenery, eventually we might be able to like buy some LEDs for the background, stuff like that. Just an idea of how to enhance the background here. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a neat idea. Regardless, that's mostly what I wanted to know. I want to know if you guys are enjoying this test. This is an experience. Again, if you guys don't like it, next episode it's changed. It's just me trying to do something new. Like I've said before, I can't really see what I'm recording, so it can be really tough for me to know like what I'm doing. So yeah, hopefully it works fine. We'll see. So without any further ado, let's begin, guys. As always, please don't forget to show your support to Little Kuriboh. Links are in the description below, and please, if you don't mind, do subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. I've been having a blast doing these videos, and I hope you guys are enjoying them as well. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe afterwards if you are not satisfied with the content, but it really does help a lot. Comment down below, do all that good stuff. It helps a lot. So it really is from the bottom of my heart. If you could, please do that. It really helps a lot. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at YT. And without any further ado, let's begin with this new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series, shall we?
Hey, paisanos! It's the Super Yu-Gi-Oh! Brothers Super Show!
In the 4 months since the last episode aired, I have created a brand new, ultra-efficient, technologically advanced dual disc system!
Yay, finally!
And that's not all. I also have a sexy new outfit. With these weapons at my disposal, Yugi will be powerless to defeat me.
It's the PS5!
Also, God card. Mr. Kaiba,
of course.
We have prepared the dual robot for your ridiculously complicated card game training exercise.
What's going on, Seto?
The truth is, Mokuba, even a god card can't defeat Yugimoto. He's a main character.
Of
the only way I'll ever have a chance at beating him in a children's card game is by doing something that nobody has ever done.
No, bro, you can't mean
What
you're actually
are you?
going to...
I have to, Mokuba. It's the only way.
What is
It's
it?
too dangerous. Nobody's ever tried it and survived.
What is it?
But I have no choice.
You're going to become more
I
likable
have to
than the main
actually
character.
Learn how to play duel monsters.
Oh, fucking hell. No, I actually thought because a lot of a lot of the times the rivals usually tend to become more likable than the main characters. So I thought that was where they were going with the whole, I'm going to become more likable than the main character so that people want to see me win and stuff like that, guys. Because it happens a lot in these types of shows. And I've always wondered why. One of the reasons why I've always thought that the main characters are often outshadowed. Outshadowed? What the fuck am I talking about? Are often, outshined by their rival is usually because the main character tends to be perfect in a way, perfect to a fault, basically. They tend to be, very righteous, and they basically don't have any flaws. They never lose. They're always winning. They have the power of friendship, yada, yada, yada. You all know the spiel. And that makes their character often empty, personality-wise. Like, for instance, to be quite honest, if we are just going with the Yu-Gi-Oh show, what do I really, with this abridged show, what do I know about Yugi Moto? We know that he likes Taya, and it's kind of a pervert, which I kind of like, to be honest. He's kind of a pervert, that's funny. And we know that he likes card games. He can be a bit of a dick sometimes, because we have seen some interactions with his grandfather, some interactions with Bakura, and the comedic timing and the comedic lines that Kuriboh feeds them, these characters, give them an extra trait of personality. The more sarcastic, the more, the more assholey kind of personality, the twat personality, like I like to call it. But besides that, there's nothing really much about the character. Like, we don't know really much about his past, much, about his likes and dislikes. There's nothing really to it, but usually the rivals is technically the people who we learn the most about. We root for them because they are always losing, and we kind of feel pity for them. And I guess that also makes us, as viewers, pay more attention to the rival, because, again, we have pity on them, whilst we know that there's no stakes because the main character is going to win and defeat whatever situation he's faced with. When it comes to the main character, that happens, but when it comes to the rival, we never know if the rival is going to win or not that particular battle. We never know if he's going to overcome his faults and become an actually good at whatever he's doing. And if he's an antagonist rival, like Vegeta used to be, for instance, we want to see if he becomes good or not, or we revel in the mischievousness that is whatever he's doing. So again, there's a lot of more depth, I guess, to the rival character, because he needs to keep up in terms of interest with the main character. But for a rival to be on the same footing as a main character, usually you need to work him more and give him more personality than the main character, because again, the main character is usually the focus of the show, so we care about him already from the very beginning of the show. That doesn't happen with the rest of the characters. That's how I've always felt about it. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with that little argument that I've made there, but it's always something that I felt. So that's why I thought like Kaiba was going to say that. Basically, it's because realistically I thought that a lot of people like Kaiba more than Yugi.
Oh my god, a giant rock!
Yes, clearly it was my destiny to behold this giant rock.
Welcome.
Giant rock. Giant rock. Everyone, clap for Giant rock. Big rock. All hail the giant rock. But be careful, Yugi.
Pharaoh,
There's
I have something very
another giant
important
rock.
to tell you.
Does it concern my handsomeness?
No, I am a Shizu Ishtar, and I hold all the secrets to your past.
You know the truth of my past? Then tell me, who am I? Why am I here? And why do I feel so very comfortable in leather?
Thousands of years ago, you
Is it just me or they changed Ishizu's face? Maybe it's just me, because last episode she looked a bit mannish, but now she still has like the pointy chin, which is usually given to male characters in these types of shows. If I'm not mistaken, if we can go back, like I don't think Taya has. Yeah, you see Taya has a more round chin, but Yugi has a more pointy chin. These details, you know, may not be as noticeable for many people, but if you guys check it out, you know, pointy chin, round chin, and if I'm not mistaken, most female characters that we've seen so far have a round chin, whilst most male characters have a pointy chin. However, Ishizu right here in this close-up, maybe it's because the eyes still look very much like Yugi's eyes, just copy-pasted, which is, you know, different for Taya, I guess, but she doesn't look as much mannish as I said in the first video,
of years ago,
which is great, you know. Whatever. Maybe it was just me looking at it wrong. I don't know.
That threatened to destroy the world. Now, destiny is about to repeat itself in the Battle City tournament that will determine the fate of the whole universe. And as for the leather pants, don't worry. It's just a phase you're going through. You'll soon grow out of it.
That's it? Don't I at least get a flashback?
I just spoiled the entire
No.
plot of Season 2. What more do you want?
I demand a flashback.
Fine. Have
Fine.
your smelly flashback. Behold, Pharaoh, as I now reveal unto you the events of the distant past.
Wah! Wah! Baby Pharaoh wants milk. Somebody fetch me a nipple.
There. Satisfied?
Yes.
Not really. I was hoping to see something a little later on in my life.
Oh. In that case...
Pharaoh, the Thief King's men are killing everybody in the city.
Oh,
What should we
fucking
do
hell.
to stop them? Wah! Wah! Baby Pharaoh wants milk. Somebody fetch me a nipple. You're just f***ing with me, aren't you?
Indeed I am.
Activating the duel robot.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Duel Monsters training program. If you win this children's card game, there will be cake.
Engaging.
Yay!
Dual disc system.
Potential of child injury, very much.
I summon Boar Soldier, Hitatsumi Giant, Mahavelo, and some kind of evil zebra unicorn thing. Seriously, what the hell is that supposed to be?
It's a
Whatever it is,
zebra
I'll be seeing it in
unicorn.
my nightmares.
Setting 2 monsters in defense mode.
What a digital dummy! The robot gave Seto a huge lead.
Now summoning 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Oh,
Wait a minute, did you
what?
just summon a bunch of monsters in one turn?
Affirmative. So,
I thought I designed you to follow the rules as closely as possible.
after analyzing the Duel Monsters rulebook, I concluded that no card game could possibly be so unnecessarily complicated. Therefore, I wiped the rules from my memory.
Oh.
The most advanced computer in the world can't figure out this game.
What a digital dummy!
Mr. Kaiba's in serious danger. See? These randomly colored bars indicate danger.
Of
Don't
course,
you get
of
that?
course,
Now
makes
I
perfect
sacrifice
sense.
my monsters in order to summon Obelisk the Tormentor.
Yay!
Go Obelisk. I sacrifice
Rejected
my
what?
monsters in order to summon Obelisk the
Rejector Chlorophyll.
Tormentor. Go Obelisk.
Chlorophyll.
Kill that weird evil unicorn zebra thing. It's really freaking me out. Oh, and while you're at it, defeat the dual robot as
Of
well.
course.
Obelisk's power level is off the charts. The randomly colored bars are going crazy. See?
Vegeta,
That
what is his
indicates
fire
great
level?
power.
No. Vegeta. No. Vegeta, what is his power level? It's over 9,000. How was I? How was that? I think that was good. I think that was good. And if you don't think so, please don't. Like, let me keep this to me, you know. Let me wake up with hope in my eyes and a little shine to it. Please let me.
Obelisk, attack now. Show my blue eyes why you're known as the Tormentor. Torment. The cake is a lie, bitch. I feel
Nice
so
reference.
troubled.
Don't worry about it, Pharaoh. I think you look good in leather pants.
This goes way beyond leather pants, Taya.
Of course.
And I never thought I'd say that. Ishizu told me I must enter the Battle City tournament in order to fulfill my destiny and save the world. Do you know what this means?
No? What?
It means the writers are recycling the same tired plot device from Season 1. Next thing you know, all the old characters will be showing up inexplicably.
Did somebody say old characters? Why is there a random prostitute running towards us? Oh, it's Mai.
What in the name of German alternative rock group Falco are you doing here, Mai?
I'm here to compete in the tournament.
Oh, well, no, I guess Mai also has the same kind of design. Huh. I guess Mai also has the same kind of design that Ishizu has. Kind of pointy chin and the sharp eyes as well. I guess so. Maybe I was just wrong about that. I don't know. Maybe I was just kind of wrong. I think it might have been like my memory remembering that character a bit
It
differently.
was announced about 5 minutes ago.
How very convenient.
Of course.
But I wonder who could be behind all of this. It must be somebody with lots of money.
Maybe it's Tristan.
No, not Tristan.
Joey?
Getting warmer.
Surprise, it's me.
It's
Wow,
Seto
I totally
Kaiba.
didn't see that coming.
Hello, all you Domino City dweebs. As you're well aware by now, my revolutionary new Battle City tournament will be starting in a few episodes, so you don't have much
Why
time
is it
to get yourself a brand
revolutionary?
new dual disc
Is it because of the dual disc? Is that why it's revolutionary?
system. Trademark. And by the way, everybody competing will be forced to follow the official Duel Monsters rulebook.
Oh.
Well, rock me Amadeus. That's the first real plot twist this show's ever had.
I don't know which is bigger, his face on the big screen or my boobs.
Your boobs. Behold, my Kaiba copter. Trademark.
Why?
Kaiba. He looks almost as ridiculous as me now. Don't forget to register and pick up your dual disc because exactly 1 week from today. Ah, my finger! It came. Pick up your dual disc.
I need to
because
see that
exactly
again.
1 week from today. Ah, my finger! It came clean off. Somebody call an ambulance. Okaba, can't you fly this helicopter properly?
Sorry, bro.
What a digital dummy.
Anyone got a spare finger? You know? Depends, Kaiba. How much are you paying?
Tim, they've got your wife, but I'm not married. You are now to America.
Of course,
Ah,
America.
ah,
But he's
baby Pharaoh
Canadian.
went doody in his diaper. And where the hell is that nipple?
Oh, it's still not over? Da, da, da. So the biggest question about this episode that we just watched is, how the hell did Kaiba know where Yugi was? Did he put a tracker on Yugi? Because I know Kaiba would do that, and like at the same time, I imagine that he would do that eventually. You know, he has the money and he's above the law. We all know that. After all, he kidnapped an old man for no reason and just he was fine. However, you know, how did Kaiba know where Yugi was? Is he like stalking Yugi? You know, or was it like just supposed to be like this big marketing campaign and he just had no idea that Yugi was going to be there, and it just so happened that it worked. You know, he was going to go there to showcase the new dual disc trademark. Kaiba Corp trademark. I don't know, it just felt super weird to see Kaiba there at the end. I guess from a storytelling point of view, I guess I understand why they did that. It's to mark the beginning of the new saga, of the new arc, right? So because up until now what we have had is we had the first introduction of the main villain, which is Merrick. I want to say this is the Merrick saga, or right, no, this is the Merrick saga, right? The Kaiba thing is just a pretense so that Merrick participates with the Millennium Staff. I am right on this one, aren't I? Because I was kind of thinking about it right now, and and I was like, is this like a pre-Merrick saga arc or something along those lines? To be quite honest, I'm not sure if Merrick is going to appear just now. It might be season 3. Merrick might appear in season 3, which, if that's the case, I will say one thing in favor of the show. At the very least, if Merrick is supposed to appear in season 3, and this is just a saga in between, you know, with the pretenses of having just Yugi fight against Kaiba in this tournament. If that is the case, and obviously trying to uncover the mystery of Merrick, I will say something regarding that. It's that the story has evolved to a point in which they are already trying to do continuous storytelling. What I mean by this is that, you know, they aren't just telling the season's story, they are also telling the future season's story. They are setting up this arc and setting up the next arc, and that works perfectly because it makes the transition between arcs more fluid, and it makes it work way better from, you know, a realism point of view. So we already know that at this point that Yugi has a connection with Merrick by the fact that Merrick tried to steal, indirectly, of course, it wasn't really him, but he sent people to steal the Millennium Puzzle. We know that Kaiba and Yugi as well have another connection with Merrick by his sister, which is not yet revealed. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched the show. But Ishizu is Merrick's sister, at least if the dubs that I've watched are correct. If not, well, then I'm sorry. But again, Ishizu is connected to Merrick, so we have these characters that are connected to this guy that we still don't really know who he is, but we are going to eventually find out. And if now in this season this works as a pretense to set up the next season, then it works really well, because it's something that is not really done nowadays. Usually the setup for the next season is done on the last episode of the current season, and they usually don't bother setting up the next season in previous seasons, with a few exceptions, by leaving one or two characters, you know, stories open enough so that they can return in next season. So usually that's what happens in shows like this. So seeing Yu-Gi-Oh actually strafing from that path and trying to do complex storytelling by setting up and giving clear setups for future villains works well, because it gives more importance to that future villain. Because again, you know, you don't know who he is. He's involved in this cloud of mystery, so you crave to know. And if throughout the show they set him up as this even bigger, better guy than the ones that we are going to meet on this tournament, because we are going to meet acolytes of him at the very least, or at least we should. We are going to meet people connected to Merrick. So if you do end up seeing that, it's going to work really well, and this season is going to be the perfect stepping stone for the next season, which, you know, if they play their cards right, which again I don't remember if they did or not, but if they play their cards right, it really works really well. So I am enjoying how Yu-Gi-Oh has changed its storytelling from season 1 at this point. Yeah, but that's about it, guys. I'm going to leave this episode here. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like and subscribe, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!